first round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. The Miami Heat come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Milwaukee Bucks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting lineup for Miami, Davion Mitchell is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. Burks for 3. Knocks down the triple.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Mitchell against Lillard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. Let's go with a 3. And he buries his first look. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent on the wing. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. From deep. Pass to Burks. Lets it go from deep. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Burks.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Lillard against Mitchell. To halt the run. The shot by Lillard, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. 4-3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Ends up going with a new group. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Trent right side. Shot to stop the run. Larson with a rebound. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Pass to Lopez. Tries again. Got a hand on it.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Jaquez against Antetokounmpo. Love for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
That's tipped. Stolen by Rozier. There's the 3. And And again, Miami with a triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Bucks trail by 21. Pass to Kuzma. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Lillard against Mitchell. To win the drought. The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Wiggins outside. Outside Mitchell. This one for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The shot by Lillard, no good. For Miami, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Wiggins from long range. Connects from downtown.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. Tries the 9-footer. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Wiggins from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's the fast break. Outside Burks. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. And the Heat, another three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma with the ball. Antetokounmpo surveys. Clock at 6. No good again that time.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Ware. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Miami out in front, running away with this one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Green, a screen, and rejected. And they get it back. 4 on the clock. Porter from outside. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside, Anderson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Anderson against Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Anderson. Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now here's Burks. Robinson for 3. Fires in the triple. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside. Miami has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Back to Robinson. Launches a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Burks gets it to go.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Portis. Yet to see a basket. Stolen by Hero. And they're on the run. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Back to Green. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Portis. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Rollins passes to Portis. The rebound by Burks. The Heat have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Robinson for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Poke loose. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got 9 points.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Porter, the pass to Portis. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. They shoot again. Oh, he misses again. That makes him 0 for 8.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's the Miami Heat, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Miami Heat.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And let's take a look at Miami. Alec Burks is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. From deep, Mitchell. And the Heat, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Lillard. No made baskets yet. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Goes back up. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Burks for three. Hits the trifecta. Burks has got 12 points in the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Kuzma. Can they get it? The rebound by Ware.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Lillard. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Burks for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Burks. And it's Lillard penetrating. 5 to shoot. Here's Trent, rejected by Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma.
Number 3, Kevin Porter Jr.
And it's Miami's ball. They're rolling here with a 15-point run. Burks for 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Heat have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Jovic. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Lillard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Here's Lopez. Out to Lillard. Pass to Trent. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Lopez. He's off on the layup.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Robinson. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Now here's Lopez. Defense right on him. Trent outside. Lopez, the screen on Robinson. They still need this. Trent. It's blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Green is subbed in for Trent. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Miami dominating the game. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Burks against Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside for Green. Back to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Anderson pulls it down. Outside Robinson. Back to Johnson. The 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Miami making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Livingston in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 24. Pat Connaughton.
Here's Hero. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Porter. From 13. Again, Porter missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Here's Rollins. Robinson with a double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Anderson with it. Now Porter defending. The 3. And the Heat, another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Highsmith passes to Anderson. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Connaughton can't hit. And here are the Heat. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Anderson against Antetokounmpo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Tries to break his ice. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Miami, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Here's Jovic. And the Heat, another 3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Miami. Jovic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Highsmith. Robinson for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Porter to pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami dominating the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And that'll wrap up.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Rollins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Hero against Porter from downtown. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Fires for three. He's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Shot from 12. No good on the shot. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Alec Burks.